Hello my dear students, I am Mudassir Khan, Assistant Professor from Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Jamia Millia Islamia, and today we come to the 17th lecture on Global Tourism Organization of Introduction to Tourism and Travel Management course. In this lecture, we will cover the requirement of tourism organization and some major global tourism organizations. What is the need for tourism organization? An organization is formed when a group of people comes together to fulfill a common goal. Tourism organizations are required to plan, control and monitor the development of tourism industry. They play an important part in tourism industry due to the following reasons. Unplanned tourism may lead to unsustainability, which may result in the loss of tourism resources over a period of time. Hence, there is requirement of certain organizations which can provide an updated scientific research and guidelines towards sustainable tourism development. There is large amount of tourism product sellers who operate within a small boundary and they require large organizations for support and to defend their rights. Towards successful completion of a tour, many sectors like accommodation, transportations, attractions, banking, telecommunications, internet service provider, they are all interdependent on each other. These organizations lay down certain ground rules which needs to be followed towards mutual understanding and successful completion of the trip. It helps in providing credibility to certain stakeholders of tourism industry. Suppose you need to travel to Vietnam, you have never been there before. How will you determine which travel agent you should approach, since there are many travel agents and they are promoting Vietnam package? Certification from global organization will help you assure credibility. Tourism organization also helps in networking for tourism stakeholders and it provides platform for holistic growth. Hence, we can say that with mutual effort from all tourism organization, government, various stakeholders in industry required to create harmony and generate maximum profits. In this lecture, we will discuss major international tourism organizations like United Nations World Tourism Organization UNWTO, International Air Transport Association IATA, United Federation of Travel Agents Association UFTA, Pacific Asia Travel Association PATA, International Civil Aviation Organization ICAO, World Travel and Tourism Council WTTC, American Society of Travel Agent ASTA. Let us discuss United Nations World Tourism Organization UNWTO in detail. UNWTO is United Nations specialized agency formed in the year 1975 under the name of International Union of Official Travel Organization, which was later renamed to United Nations World Tourism Organization in the year 2006. It is the leading international organization in tourism industry and its headquarters is in Madrid, Spain. The prime focus of this organization is to promote tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment and host communities. Second, Tourism Market Intelligence and Competitive Department works to provide knowledge and strategic guidance to support tourism destinations and the sector at large become more competitive and improve destination management through efficient policies and governance. Third, to harness innovation and digital advances, providing tourism with opportunities to improve inclusiveness, local community empowerment and efficient resource management amongst other objectives within the wider sustainable development agenda. The ethics, culture, and Social Responsibility Department of the World Tourism Organization, a specialized agency of the United Nations, is tasked with the promotion of responsible, sustainable, and universally accessible tourism. Fifth, the UNWTO Technical Cooperation and Services dedicates itself to meet the specific needs of member states and to support them in their efforts to develop and promote the tourism industry as an engine for socio-economic growth and poverty alleviation through the creation of employment. Sixth, official statistics provide an indispensable element in the information system of a democratic society, serving the government, the economy, and the public with data about the economic, demographic, social, and environmental situation. And lastly, tourism at international level is expected to grow in the coming years. This presents both an opportunity and a challenge at the same time. The opportunity is to invest and create quality job opportunities in the tourism sector. The challenge is that in order to support the expected growth and to achieve tourism sector competitiveness and sustainability, UNWTO member states needs the right tourism human capital base that meets current and future market demands and ultimately enhances competitiveness and sustainability of tourism destination. UNWTO offers three types of membership. They are full membership, which is open to all sovereign states; associate membership, it is for territories that are not responsible for their external relations; affiliate membership, it is for stakeholders of tourism industry and includes various transport service providers like airlines, railways, cruises, tour operators, travel agents, banks, hotels, restaurant, insurance companies, etc. Now, we will discuss the structure of UNWTO. The United Nations World Tourism Organization consists of first, General Assembly. It is composed of full members and associate members. Affiliate members and representatives of other international organizations participate as observers. It meets every 2 years to approve the budget and program of work and to debate topics of vital importance to tourism sector. It is headed by Secretary General, who is elected every 4 years. Executive Council, it is the governing board responsible for ensuring that the organization carries out its work and adheres to its budget. It meets at least twice a year and is composed of members elected by the General Assembly in a ratio of one for every 5 full members. Third, it consists of committees. It is specialized committees of UNWTO members advise on management and program content. These includes the Program Committee, the Committee on Budget and Finance, the Committee on Statistics and the Tourism Satellite Account, the Committee on Market and Competitiveness, the Sustainable Development of Tourism Committee, the World Committee on Tourism Ethics, the Committee on Poverty Reduction, and the Committee for the Review of Applications for Affiliate Membership. Fourth and last, the Secretariat is responsible for implementing UNWTO's program of work and serving the needs of members and affiliate members. The group is led by Secretary General, who supervises about 110 full-time staff at UNWTO's Madrid headquarters. The official language of UNWTO are English, Spanish, French, Arabic, and Russian. For more detail, you can visit www.unwto.org. Now we will discuss about the International Air Transport Association, IATA. The modern IATA is the successor to the International Air Traffic Association founded in Hague in 1919, the year of world's first international scheduled services. IATA was founded in Havana, Cuba on 19th April 1945. Its headquarters is in Montreal, Canada. The International Air Transport Association, IATA, is the trade association for the world's airlines, representing some 290 airlines or 82% of total air traffic. We support many areas of aviation activity and help formulate policy on critical aviation issues. Its vision is working together to shape the future of a safe, secure and sustainable air transport industry that connects and enriches our world. IATA's mission is to represent, lead and serve the airline industry. UNWTO objective is to continuously improve safety and security performance through effective risk management, earning the industry the license to grow. To implement a comprehensive strategy to reduce aviation's climate, noise, and local impacts while securing the industry's license to grow. To enable a continued reduction in real airline operation costs and charges to facilitate sustainable growth. Fourth, to enable the provision of timely, appropriate, and affordable infrastructure and capacity for the industry to ensure sustainable growth. Fifth, to achieve standards and regulations that facilitate rather than constrain sustainable aviation growth while minimizing taxation on aviation. Members of ITA benefit in several ways. Most importantly, ITA provides a powerful, unified, and experienced voice that supports and promotes the interest of its members through international recognition and lobbying, maintains relationship with governments and other stakeholders around the world, advocating on behalf of its member on key industry issues, targeting key industry priorities like safety, improve security, and reduce environmental impact, driving industry change by new distribution capability development, reducing costs by helping to contain cost, improve cash flow, and maximize efficiency, communication campaigns by organizing conferences, committees, and access to several partners and gain influence with the travel agent community. Training and other services. It provides training in major fields such as passengers, cargo and safety, and help to strengthen the capability of aviation industry professional and publishes several articles related to tourism. Structure of ITA includes Board of Governors. The ITA Board of Governors is the ITA's government. Its members exercise an oversight and execute role on behalf of the membership as a whole in representing the interests of association advisory councils. Rules and regulations of the 9 advisory councils: cargo, digital transformations, distribution, industry affair, industry financial, legal, safety flight and ground operations, security, sustainability and environment. The nominating committee. The nominating committee is appointed to make recommendations to the annual general meeting for appointment of members to the Board of Governors. Articles of Association. The Article of Association regulate the activities and affairs of ITA. The articles are amended from time to time by the annual general meeting. Annual general meeting. The rules of procedure of general meeting sets the composition, agenda, conduct of business, etc. for ITA's annual general meeting. ITA has over 50 offices over the world, supporting members in some 120 countries in 5 different regions, that is Africa and Middle East, Europe, North Asia, Asia Pacific, America. For more details, you can visit www.iata.org. Now we will discuss about United Federation of Travel Agents Association UFTA. By mergers of Federation International des Agencies des Voyages FIAV and United Organization of Travel Agents Association UOTAA, the United Federation of Travel Agents Association UFTA was formed on November 22, 1966 in Rome. The federation was later renamed United Federation of Travel Agents Association, still known under the same name, well-established acronym UFTAA. As a globally recognized body, UFTA is the longest established negotiating partner with the leading travel and tourism organization in the world. Of a special importance is the close cooperation with ITA, representing the interest of individual travel agents and as a partner in the ITA UFTA training program. In 1989, coming from Brussels, UFTA set up its General Secretariat in the Principality of Monaco. Practically, it acts as the negotiating body between the travel agents and international organization. That is why UFTA is called one of the principal association of the travel agents at global scale. Its membership is open to all national travel agents associations such as TAI, AATA and EATTA. Presently, the board has 18 members elected for 2 years. The association is managed by the board of directors assisted by the secretary and management. UFTA's mission is to be an international forum where matters affecting the world travel industry are addressed, representing and defending the interests of incoming and outgoing tour operators, travel and tourism agencies before the governmental bodies, suppliers and other entities of international scope. It also aims at strengthening its members' image and enhances the world travel and tourism industry and a sustainable tourism. To comply with its mission, Confederation develops the following function: to unite and consolidate the Federation of Travel Agents, National Association, and to globally enhance the interest of their members, to represent the travel agents' activities before various worldwide bodies, governmental authorities, and suppliers, to work towards the adoption of measures that will ease travel for the consumer and to offer services to its member federations, to be an investigation and information center supporting the members federation work and to offer information for technological development, to offer as a voluntary mechanism an arbitration service which assists in solving conflict resulting from commercial relations for which amicable settlement cannot be reached, to organize a World Congress of Travel Agents and other meetings necessary to the exchange and transmission of knowledge. Its membership includes associations. UFTA assists National Association of Travel Agencies, tour operators, companies working in hospitality services, MICE industry, transport associations, education providers, technology providers or allied service providers in their contacts with associated authorities globally. Affiliates. UFTA offers opportunity for individual agencies, companies like mentioned before to provide events, forums, B2B interaction opportunities, creating a global networking opportunities. Associate members benefit from UFTA membership majorly in the ease of getting connected with members like travel agents association and affiliate members. In addition, associate members can promote tourism products and travel related services as also allied products through channel that helps strengthen their presence globally and bring opportunities to enter into partnership with UFTA membership. UFTA is headed by President Board of Directors and Vice Presidents, Vice President Finance and other board members. For more detail, you can visit the website www.ufta.org. Now we come to the fourth organization, that is Pacific Asia Travel Association, PATA. Founded in 1951, the Pacific Asia Travel Association, PATA, is a not-for-profit association that is internationally acclaimed for acting as a catalyst for responsible development of travel and tourism to, from and within the Asia Pacific region. The association provides aligned advocacy, insightful research and innovative events to its members organization comprising 95 government, state and city tourism bodies, 25 international airlines and airports, 108 hospitality organizations, 72 educational institutions and hundreds of travel industry companies in Asia Pacific and beyond till date. Its headquarters is in Bangkok, Thailand. Since 1951, PATA has led from the front as the leading voice and authority on travel and tourism in Asia Pacific region. In partnership with private and public sector members, PATA enhances the sustainable growth, value and quality of travel and tourism. The association provides leadership and counsel on an individual and collective basis to its members organizations. PATA's strategic intelligence centers offers unrivaled data and insights including Asia Pacific inbound and outbound statistics, analyses and forecasts as well as in-depth reports on strategic tourism market. PATA's events create millions of dollars of new business each year for its members. Thousands of travel professionals belong to 36 active PATA chapters worldwide and participate in a wide range of PATA and industry events. The PATA Foundation contributes to the sustainable and responsible development of travel and tourism in Asia Pacific through the protection of the environment, the conservation of heritage and support for education. The priorities of PATA lies in building business for members, helping members make better business decisions by providing valuable insights, forecasts and analysis, to take a lead position on travel industry issues that needs to be addressed. Its mission statement says that the Pacific Asia Travel Association PATA is a membership association acting as a catalyst for the responsible development of the Asia Pacific travel and tourism industry, in partnership with PATA's private and public sector members to enhance the sustainable growth, value and quality of travel and tourism to, from and within the region. For more detail, you can visit the website www.pata.org. Fifth is International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO). The International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO) is a UN specialized agency established by states in 1944 to manage the administration and governance of the Convention on International Civil Aviation, which is also known as Chicago Convention. ICAO works with the Convention's 193 member states and industry groups to reach consensus on international civil aviation standards and recommended practices (SARP) and policies in support of a safe, efficient, secure, economically sustainable and environmentally responsible civil aviation sector. These SARPs and policies are used by ICAO member states to ensure that their local civil aviation operations and regulations conform to the global norm, which in turn permits more than 1 lakh daily flights in aviation's global network to operate safely and reliably in every region of the world. ICAO also coordinates assistance and capacity building for states in support of numerous aviation development objectives, produce global plans to coordinate multilateral strategic progress for safety and air navigation, monitors and reports on numerous air transport sector performance metric, and audits state civil aviation oversight capabilities in the areas of safety and security. Its vision is to achieve the sustainable growth of global civil aviation system. Its mission to serve as the global forum of states for international civil aviation. ICAO develops policies and standards, undertakes compliance audits, performs studies and analyzes, provides assistance and builds aviation capacity through many other activities and the cooperation of its members, states and stakeholders. Regions and regional offices. ICAO has its headquarters in Montreal, Canada. It has 7 regional offices and 1 regional sub-office. Both ITA and ICAO use different systems to code an airline or airport. While ICAO uses 4-letter airport codes based on region and country, ITA uses 3-letter code. ICAO assign a 3-letter code to airlines and ITA 2-letter. For more detail, you can visit www.icao.int. It is now time to discuss World Travel and Tourism Council (WTTC). The World Travel and Tourism Council (WTTC) represents the global private sector of travel and tourism with a mission to ensure the sector is seamless, secure, safe, inclusive and sustainable. It raises awareness of travel and tourism value not just as one of the world's largest economic sector but also to many communities and travelers enriched through their experiences. The WTTC began in 1980s with a group of business executives to discuss the travel and tourism industry and the need for more data relating to the information importance of what some believed as a non-essential industry. Discussion led to the first meeting of WTTC in Paris, France in 1989. The WTTC is headquartered in London. The staff are led by the President and CEO of WTTC. 7 directors head the different sections of the organization. The WTTC members are the chief executive presidents or chairs of companies from different sectors and regions within the travel and tourism industry. The WTTC has 2 membership types, global members and regional members. It also has a category for companies that provide services to the industry referred to as industry partnership. For more detail, you can visit www.wttc.org. 7th is American Society of Travel Advisors ASTA. ASTA is the leading global advocate for travel advisors, the travel industry and traveling public. ASTA, American Society of Travel Advisors, is world's largest association of travel professionals. Its members include travel advisors and the companies whose products they sell, such as tours, cruises, hotels, cars, rentals, etc. It is the leading advocate for travel advisors, the travel industry and traveling public. The headquarters is in Alexandria, Virginia, United States. ASTA offers many benefits to its members and the traveling public. The majority of ASTA's members are travel agencies. However, travel suppliers such as airlines, hotels, car rental firms, cruise lines and tour operators join ASTA. It has membership categories for students, travel schools, retail travel sellers and others. ASTA is the organization for anyone related to travel industry. Its mission is to facilitate the business of selling travel through effective representation, shared knowledge and the enhancement of professionalism. ASTAs maintain an executive committee to handle most association decisions founded in 1931 as the American Steamship and Tourist Agents Association. ASTA and its affiliates now comprise the world's largest and most influential travel trade association with members in 140 countries. Apart from these organizations, there are multiple other organizations which are working coherently towards the sustainable development of tourism industry and its stakeholders like UNESCO, ILO, World Trade Organization, OPEC, etc. For more detail, you can visit the website asta.org. With this, we come to the conclusion of this class in which we discussed about the need of tourism organization and major international tourism organization. See you all in our next lecture. Till then, goodbye, take care. Thank you so much.